Hello everyone and welcome to Skincare with Hyram. If you don't know who I am, my name is Hyram and I'm passionate about teaching you how to perfect your skincare routine. So make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you can see my videos every single week. Guys, I've been looking forward to this video for so long, you have no idea. I'm going to be giving you my office tour. So yes, in case you didn't know, I no longer solely work out of my bedroom and edit videos on my bed. I now have an office and it's been something that has been in the works for a long time. It's been a work in progress for a while. It's the most amazing thing ever and the entire team and I have worked really hard on making sure this office looks beautiful. And I wanted to give you guys the full tour because the second we got the space, I was already like, okay, let me plan this office tour video. I'm ready to go. But unfortunately we weren't ready. We had to wait a while. It's actually been, how long ago did we move into the office?
I feel like around then, yeah.
It's been like 9 months, 8 months, 9 months.
Yeah.
It has been a while. I'll tell you more about it later in the video, but it has been a long time coming. I figured just make it happen, make this video already, and I'm so excited to give you guys the full Selfless Studios tour. So I'm not the best design person, but when it came to creating the design for this office, I really wanted it to just inspire creativity, inspire fun, free thinking, and not feel like a corporate, drab, boring, life-sucking office like so many others do. I don't know, I just really didn't want it to feel that way. I wanted every single part of the office to have some fun elements to it. So right at the right at the entrance, I wanted to put up this plant wall. I think plant walls are super fun, and I personally love this one because it's like a jungle, tropically type vibe. And I actually got this sign from a company I work with called Jelly Smack. Thank you so much, Jelly Smack. They sent me this, which has always been, one of my introductions on my channel, although how beautiful. And I thought, what better place to put it in than over this tropical wall? I think it looks super cute. It's actually really eye-catching when you come into the office. It immediately is noticeable and it's super beautiful. I wanted every part of the Selfless Studio space to be able to be used as like a backdrop for content. I think it's just fun that every single area can be utilized in that way, and for this one it is like perfect for sexy Instagram photos. But it's a cute space, when people visit the office, they can pose in front, take Instagram pictures for their story, etc, etc. I don't know, I just think it's a really cute vibe, very eye-catching, and what you see almost immediately when you walk into the office. But it is not the entrance of the office. Let me show you the entrance. So this is what you see when you first walk into the space, a big ass Selfless Studios neon sign with some waterfalls on either side. I think it's really fun and it actually looks really cool when you turn the lights off too. Let me show you. Wow, it looks super dope, right? I originally got this sign from my home office, and right when I decided to get it mounted, that's when we moved to this office. And I really wanted to have it hanging, kind of suspended in the middle of the room, because as you guys will see, the office is actually pretty big. There's a lot of space, and so it kind of feels like one huge room. And I was like, I don't know how to make the entrance feel like it's its own little cocoon, comfortable area. But I feel like this looks really cool because it looks like a completely, self-suspended neon sign. And then of course the running water on either side, it kind of adds like a nice peaceful ambiance, noise in the background. Actually, it might be a little loud, but I think it's a really cute moment because it kind of creates a wall to the rest of the office, so it feels like a different room, but it's not really. You can still see through it into the rest of the office. Overall, it's what people comment on whenever they first come into the office. They're like, whoa, it's super cool sign. Honestly, you guys, it's super freaking weird, thinking about how what started as a little YouTube channel has turned into a full office space. It's really mind-blowing to think about, but it's so cool to see it come to fruition and just see this operating space where everyone can get their creative flow and juices going. I don't know, it's really cool. And I know some of you guys are probably wondering what the heck is Selfless Studios? What does that even mean? Selfless Studios is my media production company, so it's technically the company that executes all the content that I create. I wanted to name it Selfless Studios because I wanted everything that is produced out of here and created in this space to have a selfless element to it. Just like my brand brand, Selfless by Hyram. It has a social impact with every product. I wanted every single project that we're able to work on together as a team to have a mission of wanting to make the world better in some way. And we're working on a ton of new projects that we're really excited about, each of which incorporate that selfless element. But I thought if we're gonna have a space that's focused on creating content in a studio space, I would want it to be selfless. And so that's why I named it Selfless Studios. And that is the name of this space. Also, I feel like it's a little weird to have a big ass sign that says Skincare by Hyram at the very front. Like, that is super narcissistic, I think. It kind of makes me uncomfortable. I think aligning with the mission of Selfless Studios is much more in line with what I want this space to really represent. Okay, so we can go over to this section of the office where we have the locker room. I guess it's not like your usual straight bro locker room. It's a little bit more clean and less homophobic. This is the space that I wanted just to make sure that everyone has space to put their stuff in, anything that they bring to the office, anything that we need to store. This is the space for it. We have these art pieces that I really love, and you'll notice something as I show you the whole office. All the art pieces featured in the office are from local artists who are either native Hawaiian or born and raised here, or create art about Hawaii and protecting the environment here. All of the pieces that we used, I really wanted to be from local artists. And this specific artist is Nick Kuchar. I have been in love with his work since, oh my gosh, I think like 5-6 years ago. The first time I ever saw one of his pieces, which he does like vintage travel ads, I was like, I'm obsessed, I need this. And if you go back to the very beginning of my channel, well, maybe not the very beginning, but if you go back a long time on my channel, you will see vintage travel ad posters in my backdrop. That is Mr. Nick Kuchar, one of which is Kahala, the Ko'olau Mountains, which is my favorite mountain range in Hawaii, and Kilauea Volcano. And then this very clean, minimalist locker space where we can just put everything that we need to. Have we put anything in these yet? Nor, not yet. But we will. The office is still a little bit of a mess right now, but once we clean it up a little bit, then these will be filled, I'm sure. I wanted to make sure in the office there's lots of room for co-working space, or if you just want to chill by yourself with your laptop, wherever you need to work, whatever gets your creative juices flowing, you have that. So we have this little high chair table. Very easy to sit on, apparently. To be honest, I still haven't figured out exactly a purpose for this area beyond that it is where we eat lunch, and that's about it. So welcome to our lunch table. We also have this random pole in the middle of the room that we really didn't know what the function of it was for. I think beyond like electrical wiring, and we didn't really know what to do with it. So we put some local art on it. This is from an artist that I honestly can't remember their name. It's really pretty, like a texture 3D type art that I thought was really cute that we found at a little local art store here on island. Just livens up the place a little bit. Next part of the office. This area is kind of a little random, but I think super fun. We wanted to have like a vintage little moment vibe. Anything that, I don't know, anyone would want to create a TikTok, YouTube story, anything like that, or even just chill here and read a book. That's another option too. Actually, one of the people on my team, Crystal, just got this beautiful floral arrangement for me for my birthday. Gorgeous tropical plants. I love the backdrop. We have the little mood lighting with the lamps on either side. Super comfy chairs. We have a little rug here as well, just to create a little ambient vibe. I should tell you guys, one of the reasons we moved into an office space is because originally I had my little home office that the team worked out of, but it got a little bit too packed between the different PR products that we got, where everyone could work, space for me to film. It just got a little bit overwhelming where we were really cramped in there, so we felt like it would be a good time to find an office space that we could all work out of. And I toured, I think, like 4 or 5 office spaces, and every single one of the ones that I looked through, I was just like, these just feel really corporate and really soul-sucking in every way. Like, it feels like the type of environment you go to work until you die, that type of vibe, which is not what I was wanting for my office space. I wanted it to be fun and lively and interesting. I initially totally didn't think that I was gonna like this space as much as I did, but one of the reasons why I loved it is because I kind of saw the potential of turning different parts of the office into fun spaces like this, in addition to the beautiful ocean view that this office space has. I have to show you guys because we have floor-to-ceiling windows with gorgeous views of the ocean and the mountains. I'll show you guys in a second. Even though it's been since August, it's been so long, it hasn't really felt like that long. It really has only felt like a few months that we've been here, and I think it's just because it feels so good to be in this environment. I don't know. We all love it. Well, I love it. Do you love it?
I love it.
Good. Mia, by the way, is filming. I totally forgot to mention you before. I'm sorry.
No.
Mia is helping out today. She's filming currently. Thank you, Mia, for helping.
Of course.
This is the editing room. Welcome to the editing room. This is the editing space that we have, the computer, desk, setup, everything you need. Currently on the team, I have 4 editors. 4 editors on the team right now who help me so much in getting so much more done than I could ever do on my own. They're able to utilize this room to get all that editing work done. Just a really simple space. I wanted to keep it really minimal and clean. I think the best part is that the computer is right up against the ocean view, so you can enjoy, the ocean, the sunset, or anything, or the ships going by during the day as you're editing a video, because I understand the struggle of sitting at a computer for 8 hours straight, looking at a blank wall and going absolutely crazy. So I wanted to make sure there was a good, nice view, some stimuli beyond having to see my face for 8 hours at a time, because that would drive anyone insane. And this beautiful art piece right here is from a local artist. Her name is Shar Tuiasoa. Her work is so beautiful. She incorporates a lot of Pacific Island elements into her art and just does a beautiful job. When we found her work, I was like, oh my God, not only is it beautiful, but it's super cute as well. This is a gorgeous print, and you guys will see more prints from her elsewhere in the office, because I think we got 4 different prints from her. But I just think she does such a beautiful job of capturing faces and tropical colors, but doing it in a way that's really symbolic and reflective of Pacific Island culture and her roots, which I think is really inspiring. Be sure to go check her out. Actually, all the artists that I'm talking about in today's video, I will link in the description box below. That way you guys can check them out. Please go support them. Follow them. If you can, feel free to purchase some of their work. It's always good to support local artists, specifically here in Hawaii, who are doing such an amazing job of preserving Hawaiian culture. So please go support. And yeah, it's the editing room. On to the next room. On to the next room. This is what we call the Zoom room. I wanted to create a room dedicated to all the Zoom calls that the entire team has to take. I also forgot to say, on the doors we have these art pieces as well. I don't know this artist's name as well. This is actually pieces of art that were selected by Jazz and Maddie on my team. Welcome to the Zoom room. Wow, wow. Isn't it so cute? This room is so vibey, and most importantly, the backdrop looks so cute when you're on a Zoom call. When you're on a Zoom call and someone's zooming in with a fucking beach as their backdrop and it's actually just green screen? Well, this is the real deal, bitch. This backdrop is so beautiful, and we have this little comfortable couch here with these super cute Selfless Studios pillows as well. We have a TV on the either side, which is where people on my content research team, like Brianna, like to sit here and watch different YouTube videos, getting ideas for new videos and content that I can create. Of course, the little desk setup and the ocean views as well, but we typically keep these blinds closed just to make sure that it's not blinding as you're in the middle of a meeting, because the Hawaiian sun can be very strong. This couch is very comfortable, and I have taken many naps here, very long naps. I think my record for the longest nap I've taken here is 3 hours. I don't remember who on the team decided to get this couch, but good job, because it's comfortable as fuck. On from the Zoom room to the main relaxation area. Do we even have a name for this next area?
No.
It's
We
the
should make
blue
it.
area. Come.